Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be going over the best creative maps to practice. So some of them are edit courses, aim training, and other things like that. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first let's start with aim training maps. So the first one I'd recommend is Skavuk's aim training map. It's used by many pros, and it helps with tile frenzies, flick shots, and tracking enemies. Many professionals use this before they go into arena games or cash cups. People such as Mongrel actually use this map when he practices aim trick. Hopefully some footage comes up on the screen right now, but it has many different places to practice and many different types, and has timers, so you can see how well you're doing. The second map I recommend for aim training is Gurz's Combat Training Course. This is another training map that has lots of variety. Some of the scenarios actually require building to some extent, since keeping your aim while putting up walls and stairs is a crucial part of Fortnite. All of the targets on the map trigger aim assist. If you're on console, this may be the map for you. And the last aim training one I would recommend is Fleece Shotgun Course. This is really crucial in Fortnite, as of now shotguns are like one of the most important weapons in my opinion. Maybe the AR. But it helps you do flicks, and it just helps you with your overall aim when it comes to shotguns. Fleece Shotgun aim map features many different scenarios that train you to pull off trick shots that will make your enemies take the L. Now let's go into building, editing, and warm-up maps. So for editing, the one I recommend is 9-in-1 Edit Course by Kanduke. So this map has 9 different levels: beginner course, very easy course, amateur course, normal course, advanced course, hard course, impossible course, and godlike course. All of these levels are really hard, and it helps you get your editing to perfection when it comes to professional games and just pubs. Some of the levels you need to do some building, like tunneling, turtling, and doing other things like that. And it also helps you know the basics if you're a bit of a beginner. I also recommend Tido's Training Island. It has everything from aims, edits, and builds, and lets you practice unique building scenarios for the real game. He also updates his island often, which is useful. And lastly, I recommend Cook's warm-up course, which is just a warm-up course before you go into cash cups or arena. It comes with edits, shooting, aim, everything really. And it's pretty useful overall. Now these are some of the other ones I could have mentioned. So Tido's aim course, which is another aim course which is similar to the others. It has AR bots and it has zombies. So while they jump around, you've got to try and shoot them with your shotgun, which is a pretty unique idea and is very useful. So there's one map which doesn't go under any of the categories, but I think is really useful. It's Crank Simulator. These are just amazing because if you're a bit rusty one day, you can just go in, crank, get ready for your game, and it's really useful I think. There's one by Immature called Crank Simulator Infinity free build map. And it's just a free building map where you can just warm up, crank, and then once you hit a maximum height, it automatically resets all your builds, so you don't really have to stop. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Right, now let's go into the box fight maps and build fight maps. So let's start with box fights. So firstly, the most famous one is probably Click's box fight maps, which most people use. It's simple. You can do trios versus trios, 4 people versus 4 people, solo versus solo, and it's really good. And it's just basic and it works, so I would 100% recommend that. Then there's one called Big Box Fight Maps, which is a bit bigger, so there's a bit more time really, and it's not as fast paced. It's still a great map to go on, I'd say. It's by Drop Knight. And there's also one called The Smallest 1v1v1 Box Fight, which I think is really good, because sometimes in scrims in arena you have really small areas, and I think this will help a lot. So that's definitely a map to check out. And by the way, I might link the codes in the description. And if I forget, just search up the names and they should come up. Or I'll try and put them on screen or something. So let's go on to build fighting maps. So the one that I recommend is BHE 1v1. I don't think you need many build fight maps. You can just stick with one really. It's pretty simple. It has some loot. You just start the game and it's a 1v1. It's a pretty good map. I'd recommend it. Go check it out. You can just 1v1 your friend. I'm not going to recommend too many build fight maps because I don't really think you need too many. I think it's just pretty basic. So now let's move on to Zone Wars. When it comes to Zone Wars, I think that the best Zone War map is probably Biozone Wars. This is the one that I always do with my friends. And it's just a plain map. You choose your team, you can do it in trios and stuff. Then you just go into the world and then you just start playing really. It's a great map to practice. Another one that I quite like personally is Tilted Zone Wars, as it's quite a real life situation and it kind of brings you back to the OG Tilted days, which is pretty cool. So basically you just spawn randomly around Tilted and you just pick up your loot and then you fight really. And also when you go in creative, Fel, most of these maps are used, so yeah. And also if you're looking for quite an original map, you might want to go for Desert Zone Wars, because that's just one of the originals really. And it's still a really good map in my opinion. Right guys, that was my best creative maps in my opinion. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Keep safe and drop a like and subscribe because it's free.